I'm watching this guy stream. This guy's streaming GTA 6.
Honestly, I've been trying to figure out my own fucking.
That's all they talk about is gaming.
Actually,
I talk about your boobies.
That's what I got.
Is that trying to make me laugh or something?
It did happen.
Well, I mean, all Devin talks about is your ass.
What?
No!
Is the cam broke again? I like the new map on ranked.
Oh yeah, you already know what up with that. That's a good map. No, go lie.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit going to be probably streaming this and that and that and this because I'm a little bit Never mind.
Just that, yeah.
I don't want it around Angel. Please stop talking about it.
Sorry, guys. Try to ignore them in the background. 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You
drank it, huh?
Yes, actually, I have been. So it's hard to keep up with what I'm doing. So.
Not
We want to say who else has been drinking.
That's why that's what it's called.
Everclear. Lol.
Wish it was Everclear. I need some. Jeez.
What the freak is out?
Oh, look. Look, shush. If you guys are actually over the age of, 20, I'm going to tell you guys the best setup for Everclear. Everclear and 7-Up.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, squat instead of something up squats.
I ain't even kidding. 7-Up or Sprite, Everclear, ice. Bro.
That's the best drink you ever have, but you don't want to do too much of it.
Yeah, do not overdo it.
You end up
Drink responsible. Yeah,
drink responsible.
Don't be like this idiot.
Yeah, then I have to kick in it.
From the bottle, no chaser.
Tiny the battle.
No comment. No comment.
I'm gonna share a comment.
Around my neighborhood naked blacked out.
Okay. Where was that? Where can I come watch?
I don't know why I shipped all that product to your location. You're not even there. Nothing's even happening.
Or muting, not the chat.
What did he say?
LOL.
Oh, come on. You know what you want me to come watch.
He said LOL. He knows. That's what you want to say it.
Oh, yeah?
I'm sort of winded up muting the team and everybody because I don't want them to hear what we're all talking about because
Yeah, it gets bad.
it gets bad. My channel is bad.
It gets bad whenever we're all drunk.
My channel gets bad. My channel is bad. I'm about to probably redo it in the channel.
Nothing.
The channel.
Actually,
what?
at this point, I could change.
Oh hell nah bro, I don't wanna see that long dick swanging in my neighborhood. Use a chaser.
See, I knew this was going to get bad.
When don't this get bad?
Swinging Todd, baby. Swinging Todd.
I'm not a grandma. Shut up.
Actually,
You act like one.
Oh shit, I didn't change my character skin.
yeah,
You turn into one.
that point.
Yeah, you did. We love you. But you turned into a grandma.
I also
Visit
feel like a
character skin,
mother
that's on
at
me.
times.
Listen here,
Why?
I've dealt with both. It's bullshit.
Why are you feeling like a mom?
I don't know.
I'm a mom. I'm your mom.
Yes, but I also feel like a mom to other children. I have these moments.
Search and destroy. Dig in and defend the objective.
And you do.
Japus!
Mine, no.
Oh no,
No, your
I
face.
gotta take.
I can feel. Oh, you're burnt. I know. I can feel
I don't-
it. I Chris Bob's in the hot sun, so he needs to watch how much he drinks. Did you drink Gatorade today or anything? Drink or like water?
I drank plenty of water and I drank.
I down on mine. Just make sure we drink plenty of water after.
Yeah. Going that down. Together right
Okay, I don't want to see the beach.
Dead. Find them. End them. Quit feeling sorry for yourself. We ain't done yet.
Why did bro call it long?
I have no idea.
He might have seen it before.
Hey, can you come here real quick?
Alright, let's see.
Is it not long? Is that what you're saying? It's short? You mean you can't hit the back? It's like, Lee, he's not a black man like you.
Trying to concentrate.
I'm sorry.
Not on our side. Finish it.
I'm not really concentrating right
Don't
now.
fuck this up.
Is this you?
Going down.
Yeah.
Bomb out.
You're crazy. I knew it. I knew it. How crazy are you?
I wasn't expecting my teammate to die.
I wasn't either. Oh, yeah. Come on, rub it in.
There's the bomb.
It's long as hell. It's my worst enemy at times. Gotta wear XXL underwear. WTF?
What up, Fred?
Okay. I didn't come for something.
No, I'm out of date.
Search and destroy.
At least he's good for something there, Courtney.
Yeah.
I know.
Weapons
Sorry,
Make them hate us.
Oh, God.
Rolling on the floor
Shut up.
laughing what the actual hell, bro.
I have no clue. We're just trying to fit in right this second. Fit in things. What? What?
Take that asshole down.
Come on, Travis! Come on, Travis! I gotta go check this shit out. What the fuck?
Okay, it looks worse with the way she did it.
No, I don't.
Actually, if it, I wouldn't have got him down a little.
Oh! Steve Urkel! We're going to Steve Urkel!
Oh, no, it wasn't.
It was Steve Urkel. It's Poindexter.
There we go.
Again, Blackops.
Trying to lock in, guys, but it's sort of hard. A little bit of focus.
Oh, yeah.
People knowing what I'm packing.
Yeah, packing some heat.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Packing some heat.
In all technicality. As soon as she seen it, she was like, hold up. I'm doing that. Now she...
Eliminate the objective.
I saw.
Not even think about it.
Yeah. He's like, son of a. She's like, son of a bitch. Now I gotta think about a wee wee. Is that small? It's not that big.
Why is this pissing me off?
Is it? That's Is it that we got that paper set, bro? Yeah, God, I'm gonna go in there. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go outside.
He's with me, damn it.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Sorry, guys. Trying to.
Search and destroy. Protect the objective.
Are you literally...
Only one enemy standing. Find them. End them. They're gearing up for a final push. Hope you left some in the tank. They may be assholes, but they ain't cowards. Get ready for a fight. Search and destroy.
Laser game?
Let them have it, Blackops.
My bad, that was too much information.
Yeah, but I mean the conversation that everybody was having and me trying to mute the controller's mic because I keep forgetting. Yo, hello, controller has a built-in mic. Damn, the dude's a one tab, bro. I just fucked it up.
M15's in the red. It's now or never. We're playing the bomb. Charges set.
Damn it! Why do I say that?
Everybody's still using it. One guy using the check.
Take that asshole down.
Now the question: are they going to be playing? So I just wait for them to play. Try and take my time with it. Wait for them to play, or at least try to get a pick. And that's what I should be asking myself.
Dig in and defend the objective.
Well, I'm gonna try to get up. It's gonna be it's gonna be an eggplant.
Enemy device set. Find them. End them. We're defusing the bomb. Bomb's activated. That's 3 rounds in a row. Hot shit. Search and destroy. Another day in paradise, Blackops. Time's not on our side. Finish him. Wipe yourself down and prep for redeploy. Fight ain't over. Search and destroy. Playtime's over. Let's see what you're made of.
It said that you were on the purple.
Enemies planted the bomb. Disarming the bomb. We're deactivating the bomb. Charges defused. Battle to Lord. This shit's far from over. Search and destroy.
Full rush plan in.
Dirty, Blackops. Get to work. Blackops, close this shit down. Enemy charges set. Damn it, they must have hacked their comms. Go, we'll pick you up later.
Why is it not letting me? Oh my god. I hit you a lot. I Yeah, we had the same thing. No. I'm just gonna play the same song.
Jeez, kid.
Well, come here, follow me. Be on your team. I'll show you the latest.
Of course.
Go on bed.
This is doing the same thing that season 1 did. Alright, you know what? This is why I quit. Man, this is why I was about to quit this fucking cut shit. I fucking mean that shit. Or Russian, bro. That shit fucking irritates the fuck out of me. Search for a match and then all of a sudden, no. What? What is it? Solo Warzone. Sound like a dick. Why not? I haven't done any Warzone. Not really. Played one game last night. Shit. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this goes.
No!
Alright. You know what? We're gonna use the aims. You know what? There is a barrel that I really miss using. Okay. Long barrel. Really miss that long barrel, but getting twisted.
You're done with rank for now?
Oh yeah, after what just happened. Shit. Right now I'm suspended. I think the cool sprint zone with this one.
I seen you.
Well, let's try to get involved with some Warzone. Why not? Well, I haven't really tried any of the Warzone, really. Not like try. I tried with my cousin last night. But it seems like
Use this time for enemy soldier incoming. Enemy dropping into the AR. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Okay, I know. I'm just good at the game.
Resurgence. Survive the time.
really stop taking seriously.
Loading fresh mag.
Solid work.
Let's see if I'm able to do it. We're able to get back into ranked. I'm gonna have to just actually change my weapons up at this point.
Hard point. Secure the objective. Hard point locked down. point. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. Nice. We're pulling ahead. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. We got the lead. Now hold it. Hostiles have the hardpoint. You're falling behind. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is Hardpoint locked down. We've taken control. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified. Come on, you're losing this fight. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Lead dive. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. captured the hard point. Hard point is secure. No medals for second place. Crush those dirtbags. Hard point located. Hard point locked in.
Bro, you always go off on this map.
Hey, God, bro. Scout map.
Hard point is secure. Hard point identified. Bravo.
Throw me on Skyline emergency. Give me a standoff and a raid. I'm good. Give me Miami. I'm good. Which reminds me about downloading Cold War.
Why?
I've thought about it. Downloading Cold War.
Why do you want to get off?
And see what Cold War is actually like. I know what Black Ops 2 is like. I could twitch that.
Hello?
Full of crap. Yeah, it's still got some crappy ass fucking players that use cheats.
Cold War is your stomping grounds.
Hello?
You know what? Let's see Cold War is. You know what? I'm gonna hold on a second. You know what? Let's see what I gotta delete though. I know I'm gonna have to delete something for Cold War. Guaranteed. I just told Black Ops 7 is. Oh wait, that is not cool. Ah. Oh wait a minute. I guess that's actually inside the. Oh, that's right. I remember now because they didn't. That's what pisses me off. It's all in the same. Coming soon, Black Ops 7. Clicking on it though, it ain't doing shit. Not even for a pre-order yet. I wonder when the pre-order starts. I may pre-order Black Ops 7. I mean. But will I try to go all out with it? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna actually like try hard. Because then it's just gonna. Oh no, wrong thing. No, wrong thing. Yes, thank you. I just want the multiplayer mode. I don't care. Install the multiplayer mode first, bro. Multiplayer's where it was at. Yeah, I already know how to free up storage, bro. I just need to know how much storage I need to free up. Ooh, damn, that's a lot of storage. Jesus. Jeez. Okay, you know what? Instead of deleting, you know what? I don't want to delete Dead Island or Grand Theft Auto, but I may have to. Ooh, damn. I don't want to delete Grand Theft Auto. Well, you know what? I can re-download Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, we can re-download. Mad Max, I can re-download you. Dead Island 2, I can re-download you after I'm done with Cold War. Yep, after I'm done with Cold War. Wait, no! Shit. Fuck. Deleted the wrong game. Yep. Damn it. Shit. Well, it's okay. Re-download you, buddy. I was trying to yeah. I was trying to give you more storage, and I sort of deleted the wrong game. It's alright. Re-downloading it. Because I was actually getting into that Avatar. I was actually getting in. I was getting intrigued by that. Alright. There we go. Select the version. Of course, it's going to be the PS5 version. It ain't going to be the PS4 version of Cold War. I made this actually. Free up space, of course. I'm still got to free up space. What, how much more space do you need me to fill? Oh, shit. That's a lot of space, bro. That's still not even enough space to free up. Okay. I just, like, cleared out 300 gigs of... Before you know it, Call of Duty's just gonna just be a storage take up. Jays, now we got somewhere was not. Oh wait, old friends must play maps. Exactly, I gotta know what's downloading first.
What COD would you say is your best?
Which COD is my best COD? Cold War.
Talent and map knowledge based.
Oh, oh, oh God. Wait, we're talking about talent and map knowledge base. There's definitely to be Cold War then. Knowledge map standoff. Miami 100%. We already know. Miami was 100%. Uh, standoff was actually past 100%. Um, because on standoff I went 16-2. So I mean, I was trying to go for that O mark, but couldn't get it. Couldn't get that O mark. No, couldn't go 16-0. But I mean, yeah, it's all good. I mean, 14-0 on Miami. That was the best. But now if I were to probably hop on some what is it?
16-2 TF. 30-2 combined on those two maps. Yeah, that's hard to beat.
Yeah, those two maps alone, bro. But of course, I played Black Ops 2 in the day, so I already knew how standoff was going to play out. So yeah, map knowledge for standoff was a 250%. Miami, whenever it first came out, I was dicey on, and then started getting to know the map. Because then, of course, I went into like a whole entire solo phase, no bots, no nothing, just running around the map, getting to know the map. And that is what I can suggest you all doing. If it's a new map, run around on it, get to know it. If it's a ranked play map, run around it, get to know it. Get to know the ins and outs, get to know what helps you get to hard point faster, and then you guys will just fly right through it. And whatever you think is the best knowledge to you of, like, say we're playing Skyline and it's Search and Destroy, where would you guys, like, most likely not be spotted at? Like, you want to be not so spotted. So if you're playing Search and Destroy, your best bet on Skyline or to take literally elevator shaft. Less spotted. Because, of course, you got the rooftop. I mean, you got to think about how the map layout is. And then, of course, if you know the spawns, another key point. Now, don't play it like I did back in, like, whatever, Cold War. Okay, so Cold War, Vanguard, whenever Control came out, I already knew Control was going to be the worst thing to happen to Ranked. Because, of course, you can spawn camp. You can, like, literally spawn camp and shit on them. Does not make you the best player in the book. Does not make me the best player in the book. Just because I know the spawns does not make me the best player in the book.
I like Skyline, Vault, Rewind, Protocol. Not bad maps.
I love the hell out of Rewind if I can ever just get the map. Because nobody likes Rewind. I don't get it. Like, the maps that I like, everybody hates. Miami, hated map.
Your spawn playing skills
Rewind.
on Hacienda are out of this world.
Oh God. Hacienda, I forgot. That was a Black Ops 4 map.
Hacienda's a good place to eat, though.
Okay, Hacienda was a Black Ops 4 map. Alright, like, Black Ops 4 map. The Painless Swamp and down, it was another map. Put it in that. But see, like I said, I didn't really play COD like that. At the time, I wasn't playing Call of Duty like Painless would. But I told Painless, I was like, no, this is my first time seeing Hacienda. So I'm pretty sure it was a Black Ops 4 map. Because it was my first time seeing on Black Ops 4. And of course, you're talking to a guy that's bought DLC since World at War came out.
I've seen you control whole games and dominate wins playing spawn on that map.
Yep. Which makes me an asshat. The only reason why I was playing Spawn, though, is if you could clearly tell my team were getting killed in Spawn. So I was just like, well, these guys really want to sit there and spawn camp this shit. Let's do it. I know how to spawn camp, too. But do you guys know the better angles? That's the thing. You got to know how to angle the spawn camp if you want to spawn camp right now. If you tell your team to go and have 3 on B, your best bet on B is if you have 3 of your teammates on B, one on the outer fence looking up at flat, and if you had another one that was like literally watching, because I mean, you technically just need 3 people on that point at that time. Now, for Control anyway, regardless. Yeah, I know 4 stack works a lot faster, but if you had a good enough team for it, you guys could 3 stack while the other person is right there on crate in their spawn, just, right behind crate, right where I would be at. But then, of course, you are going to get accused of using cheats, regardless, because, of course, the angle that you got is designated angles. You can spot them before they can spot you, type shit. So, of course, you're going to be accused of using walls at that point in time. They're going to be like, well, how did you know we were coming? I don't really know. All you do know is you can see some shadow movement, and if you look very carefully, you can see right where they're running. Like, literally, you can see clearly if they're taking off towards the side. Because if you got, like, that little bit of angle, you can sit there and see them running, like, towards the steps to the... What? It would be their right. Yeah, steps to their right. Going down towards B. Closer to B. But then, of course, if they're going boat, you ain't going to know that they're coming from boat. So if they're coming around the other door, which there is another door, and I can show you guys that fucking door, and then you ain't even going to know, and you're just fucked, because you ain't going to see it coming. Like, you will not expect it to come. That's why I always keep an eye on the door at boat, just to make sure nobody is going to be pushing that side door. Not a lot of people know about that side door, though. Not a lot of people that's played Hacienda knows about that side door. There is a side door to boat that that would really low-key dominate the map. I could show you. I could show you. Now, if I were actually using walls, as much as accusations have been made, there's other ways of doing shit too. Now, I'm going to run you guys around on Hacienda right quick and show you, you know what? Extremely fun. Extremely fun. Extremely fun. Okay, Black Ops 6 is not really extremely fun, but, you know, we'll just keep it entertaining to those, because I really don't think Black Ops 6 was the funnest. Uh, not even low-key joking. I don't think it was. Yeah, I would actually give it more like a slight fun, but not as fun as it could have been. Like, they could have done a lot more with it. Like, I think they could have actually made some better maps. Way better maps. Or at least some decent maps. But, you know. Anyhow, long story short, we're gonna, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I wish there was a way I could actually, like, literally bring somebody into this game whenever I show them this. Because I ain't gonna be killing anybody. You know what, we're gonna just do a CDM. Hacienda. We're gonna do this a 45-minute thing because I'm gonna show you guys some stuff that is, I'm pretty sure most of you guys know by now about this. Not a lot of people that's played Hacienda actually know. Like the people that are actually new into the COD and haven't really played since Black Ops 1 or 2 really wouldn't know Hacienda. Unless if you've actually played Black Ops 4, then you actually know Hacienda. And there's people that still to this day play Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3. Alright, so what I'm talking about over here is, say this is control. This is the B spot. All you need is one person watching top fly with an AR, of course, not an SMG. Have this other one laying down with an AR. SMG player, though, the SMG player should actually play this a little bit smart and a little bit closer to where he can at least hide behind here. And anybody that comes through here or up on this, because a lot of people like to hop up on here, you would have a good spot. Now, of course, comms would be a plus if there's like two top, and of course you only literally fight top. Because I mean, clearly you could see that two of them could fight top. But if he's watching this angle here, he ain't paying attention to top. So that dude's gonna have to get.
Dad, help!
But then, now,
Angel's
right
chasing
here.
me.
Right here, you got this spot right here, right? You can clearly see somebody running.
I might have to purchase this game and try getting into ranked play.
Dad, help!
Now you can clearly see if somebody runs.
Calls since BO1.
Dad,
Alright, so you see that opening right there? That I just marked? Of course, right in that certain angle. Angle to see right where I just pinged. And they want to sit there and say this is using walls. This ain't using walls, it's actually using the best sense. This is what I call Call of Duty sense. Map sense and all. You can clearly see somebody taking off right there. Now, of course, the people that are rushing ain't paying much attention because, I mean, literally not even paying any attention. Because they ain't going to spot you, but you will spot them. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
exact angle.
absolutely insane angle.
Exactly. That's what I've been trying to sit there and point out. But now here's the problem with this. They could come right through here, unless if somebody is using a certain kind of actual cheat would only know anything about the door. They could jump into the water. Really fuck your shit up. Jump into water, come right around through here. And of course, as lo and behold would state, your angle is watching this, not here. All he's got to do is just slide, bang, you're dead, you're fucked, you're chopped. That's why usually I move from here to watch the door. But see, that's the problem. If that door don't open, there's only one other way that dude came from. Was either... Because, I mean, if he ain't pushing out here or pushing out the mid, he went through the what door? The side door, which then, if that door does not open at the time that it literally takes you to count. And here you guys go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By the count of 10, that door is not open. Then that means the dude jumped into the water.
Jason almost broke her arm.
Alright, so that would mean the dude jumped into water. Look at that shit. Common sense, bro.
Dad,
Does not take a
Jake
genius.
said that almost broke her arm.
Now, there's also another problem with that. If he jumped water and did exactly that exact move that I showed you guys, for this opportunity, if you actually think he did that, then you would have to push out here and slide. Get ready for that firefight. Get ready for it. But of course, you're in the open. Dude from here, drop you. Dude could push that door. You're playing with AR just as well, but he could be playing with a sub. Damn, boy. Got knowledge. Now, for the bomb-wise on B plane. There's a lot of things that happen here. A lot of angles that could really fuck you up. Like one dude right here in window. One dude up top. Or you could have a guy watching this here. But now, of course, I can't remember exactly how you want to play.
To coach me into becoming a ranked savant.
I could coach you. Of course, knowing you guys would probably be playing, like I said, I'd be better off coaching than playing. Because I'll start running around the maps on Black Ops 7 before I even start a match. Like, yeah, I'll pre-order the game, yes. And if they have the beta, I will live stream the beta. I will learn the angles. I will learn that shit and see what happens. Like, if they have angles like this, oh, hopefully so. I have no idea. But, yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Now, for the other key opponent for control, if you are defending, head glitch right here. Hello. Of course, you're watching mid, but you do have eyes on top. Now, I ain't going to say you're going to win the firefight. Most usually, I lose the firefights at this point. Because I don't know if anybody's even up here. But most usually, I start seeing them at the last second. They're already ready for the firefight. And I've been accused of using walls then. But, you've got the angle, you've got the comms. Use the comms as soon as you see somebody up top. Now, you're not watching white wall, so therefore, you're watching here and got your eyes on white, both sides of the window. So clearly you could sit there and see a guy, if he's running right here, give you an indication of the countdown of what as soon as he passes this window. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. You're already ready for the firefight. Always do the counts. Make sure you run correctly, precise your count, make sure you count right. Look at that. Boy, it's all head game from here. Now, my most favorite spot is pushing garage into their spawn. Most usually the reason why that is, you've got a car here. But of course, I think you guys already know, cars do like to what? Well, Looky there. Explode. So, but within this here area, of course, once you push further into their spawn on control, that would push them way, way out here. Nobody really knows that much about control, but within control, it pushes them out here. So if they're either going to be attacking here because hey, we got a guy in our spawn. That's the only reason why we're spawning here. So he'll try to get ready for a firefight, but see, your butt's way over here. AR, ready for the firefight. Yep, you're ready to dropping. Now, most usually they would actually, since they are closer to B, will attack B if they have not already captured B. Which also comes with the next part of defending B. One person here would be a great spot. Another person playing topside here, watching what? Top secret. Look at that. And then, of course, your bottom secret roll. And then, of course, a lot of people mistaken bottom secret for tunnel. Okay, so bottom secret is actually technically down here. Why is it down here? Well, let's see. I guess you guys don't notice there's a little bit of a door here. But of course, in ranked play already has the door open. Secret passage. Of course, you could also run from Vine, up, down, bottom secret, take bottom secret, on out, push. A lot of people like to run this way to capture A. So while he is running this way, if he is not running like this, he ain't going to see you coming. Because, of course, he ain't paying attention to that. He paying attention to here. So, I mean, either or option would be best suited. But, of course, whenever you're running that angle, he sees you. He can jump. Now, where can he not see you? Blind spot. Blind spot. Right there. Be sure not to be standing here because he can spot you, as you can clearly see. He can spot you. But if you're right here waiting patiently enough, he's not going to spot you. He ain't going to spot you because it's a blind spot. So then as soon as he runs through here, and you guys seen me do this quite a bit of times, I rush in, kill the guy from behind, and I've been accused of using what? Walls. That ain't called using walls, it's called using the map knowledge. Now, a lot of them like to push up top towards here. So if you got a guy that's watching here, of course, this guy pushing here, only problem is you're angled out. He got you. But if you're actually clearly further back and out of the field of view, out of their view, out of their sight, hello, guess what? He don't spot you, but he gonna know somebody up here. He gotta know somebody up here. I mean, that's common sense knowledge. So he's gonna be ready for that fight. So to where you would want to push, instead of pushing forward to get that fight, push out and be sure to aim. Like literally slide. Strife and slide. Get ready for that. Get ready for that shit. Like, for real. That's all it is you guys getting ready for somebody to be either on that staircase glitching, because it happens too. But then, of course, this guy, he's going to jump out window. Of course. Or maybe not. Maybe he'll come around this way. So either you sit however you feel more comfortable, push out, follow, or just push right over here, watch that door. Now, of course, count time. Count time also required. So from here, if you don't jump, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, of course, your ass is already over here. But by the time he gets to 5 on that window, it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But of course, within your 9, as soon as you count 9, you best be shooting. Even though I know it's considered people using walls or whatnot. It ain't using walls. It's using knowledge. That is deadass knowledge. That is pre-firing before this dude comes around here and decides to drop you. It's either he drops you or you drop him. Because he could just boom, slide out, get you regardless, or boom, slide out, or dive. Like, for real. Whenever he slides out, of course, you guys already know about the side slide, where you can go into prone. Yeah, he can do that. Like, he could literally do that, or he'll dive on you. Now, most likely, if he knows somebody's in that corner, that means the dude is using what, though? Because clearly he wouldn't actually just spot you. Like, he ain't going to be like, oh, yeah, well, okay. Because, see, blind spot. Blind spot. Now, field of view, I guarantee you, still in this doorway is a blind spot. Of course, within that blind spot, you can still see his gun peeking out the door. Regardless, you can still see that. Now, weird place that I have seen done, and a lot of people thought he was using walls. One, he peeked open the door. And of course, within that door peek, I was a little stuck out there. Where he was already ready for the firefight. Where I was ready for the firefight. You see, I was showing too much. Now, if I were actually probably like right up in this area here, he would have been looking here and then spot. But still yet, it was a little sus play. And then what really started getting sus is when the person started doing what? Because we went back and watched that. Because apparently right here they started shooting through this wall area. Now this wall area, of course, Skull teammate. Of course, though, whenever he did that, there was an enemy Skull that dropped down, as you guys clearly seen. So either he was using the enemy Skull, knows the map very well, or the dude was deadass using walls. What didn't make sense, though, is he followed that guy all the way to the door and still managed to lose the firefight. That's where it got a little bit of alarm. Dude was using walls. Deadass using walls, followed them all the way to the door. That wasn't even a count. That was not a count. Because that dude exactly stayed in that one spot. Which was a little bit weird, but also the teammate, thankfully, the enemy was shooting at the wall. Because if it wasn't for that, the teammate would not have even got that kill. The teammate would have winded up dead. Because the person was just trying to use walls for the very fucking first time, apparently. Apparently, new to the walls, would have actually known. And I can tell you now, certain maps, you guys can shoot through walls. Well, guess what? You can't shoot through this wall! Cannot shoot through it. Cannot shoot through that wall at all. Warning. To the person that accused me of using walls on that shit, you may want to turn off your fucking wall hacks. See, like I said, certain things that... Now, for a waller, though, yeah, you can shoot through freaking door, of course. You can shoot through door. So, yeah, it's sort of hard to pick to actually win that kind of firefight. But then to try to make it look less obvious that they were using walls was to peek open a door and then push corner. Making it less obvious, apparently. But see, somebody who's played Black Ops 2 and actually has a theater mode to where it was actually showing how walls work, take it for somebody that's got that shit on theater mode of a guy using freaking ballistic knives, using unfair aimbot and walls. Yeah, that dude's been reported a dozen times over on my account, because guess what? He's also not just playing Black Ops 2, but his account was also in Cold War. His account was also... I keep an eye. I played on 360 for a long time. Played on Xbox One. Dude is still yet active.
This isn't doing you any justice, lil bro. It's making you look mad sus.
Mad sus? Mad sus? It may not be doing me any justice. I don't even care about me having justice. It's me speaking facts over the freaking matter that all you so-called freaking people that's never played Black Ops 2 don't even know what to look at for a wall or a mod menu, and then you want to sit there and come up into my shit and say that I've got a mod menu, that I'm using walls. Well, I'm playing on one screen, brother. So guess what? If I'm playing on one fucking screen, there is nothing to hide the fucking fact of a freaking red target that indicates walls.
Shooting through walls and doors.
I'm playing solo, bro.
And the spawn spot is walls.
That spawn spot is walls. This spawn spot right here is not walls, bro. Not walls. That is not a wall. My guy, once more, not a wall. You're just making and watching a guy that runs right out here, making sure nobody runs right out there. It's called defending.
Walls.
No. 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 That is not walling, bro. Walling is, oh, here's a good indication of a wall hack, bro. Whoop, boop, boom. Hello, there's somebody coming through that door. That's a wall hack, my guy. That right there is a sus fucking play in my book. Knowing that the dude's coming through a double door, yeah, that would definitely be a wall. My guy, once more, you don't know from walls to shit.
I've seen you do that.
Because somebody peeked door. Yeah, of course. You ain't gonna notice the door being peeked? Alright, bro. Here's a wisecrack for you. Genius. Door's cracked. Yeah, you're gonna tell me you ain't gonna be able to see that.
It takes 10 seconds to hit the water.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It takes me 10 seconds to hit water, boy. I've studied the map. Back in Black Ops 4. Did the count myself.
Boy, shut your ass up. Get my channel on me.
Like I said, solo the freaking map. Get to know the angles. Get to know the timing right. Jesus freaking Christ. Map knowledge.
How do you know that? Fucking sus.
How do I fucking know that? Apparently you don't know who Shotzi's is. General Locke, let me tell you something about you. You said you're a freaking crim player who knows a lot of shit. Apparently you think you're the one that could actually make yourself go pro. Alright, dog. Shotzi's has done so many counts in his own head that, hey, guess what? All the pros fucking do that shit. Guess you don't really study the pros as much as you say you do.
10 seconds, my ass, dude, that's walls.
It's not fucking walls, bro. Like I said, it all depends of how the dude's playing. If the dude is dead up sprinting, dude could be sliding. And if he's sliding, then it's quicker. Because all you gotta do is just jump and slide. Jump and slide. Of course, that jump and slide is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Look at that, my guy. You're sitting there saying sus. Numerous of bad decisions can happen out of that. If I were using walls, I would definitely know the dude's coming right around here. But look at that. There's also another option the dude could take. And it ain't just wrapping here. He could be wrapping vault going up. Why would he be wrapping vault going up? Hello! Smartest choice, smartest damn decision in your fucking lifetime. But of course, also got another problem though. That con has been used. Hey, we got a guy that just slammed through door. Oh, okay. Well, this guy here has about freaking how many seconds do you think it would take for him to go from point A to point B just like that, just to avoid a firefight? Comms come in handy. I haven't been using my comms here lately, buddy.
He can show you how to fucking play the game. You should be rude to him. Fuck, where's mom?
But yeah, I mean, for you, General Lock, who's a crim, should even start knowing that you should be doing counts in your own head. But, of course, you sit there and say, how do I know this? Well, apparently, General Lock, I think somebody need to look into your Activision account. But of course, there's also this play here where you can just sit in the corner, and it's happened to me so many damn times to where I have lost firefights because I'm always forgetting about a guy that could be in this corner, and instead of me checking that corner, I slide in, come in, never checking the corner. I'm always like, okay, well, you know what? Let's just go over here, slide in. I'm already dead from a guy in the corner. Now, if I were using walls, General Lock, if I was using walls, I think my aim would be dead ass on point, right there, ready to slide in and firefight. Holy fucking shit. How many times have I died to a guy in this freaking corner instead of playing like this? Because I'm not using fucking walls, bro. Because not too many people use that freaking corner. Mainly this corner here to this corner right here. Why? Because, hello, you're running through. Hey, hello, buddy. But guess what? As you are running through here, nobody's checking that. They're running straight up in. Holy fuck. So 3 ways this can play out. Either start playing it smarter
Are you a
and watch.
CDL coach then?
Like I said, I'm better off coaching than I am playing. Jesus. So yeah, within that point, if nobody is in that corner and you guys actually decide to actually play it smarter than I ever have, your smartest bet is to slide in, check corner first. Now, of course, if you do spot a guy, you want to slide out further away.
Shut
He's
up,
going to start
you
shooting.
dad.
But now, within this one, this is the fun part. Either you guys can dive into it, expecting to see if anybody's here. Most likely, they could be there. If it's hard point, defending hard point. Once more, they could be doing it on control, thinking that this is the best spot to camp in. Why too many blind spots? But guess what? Your best bet is camping it out right here, watching a guy run right up and out of those. What? Yeah, bro, that's so totally wall using, bro. My standing here is so totally walling, bro. That is so totally walling. That, I mean, seriously. If I had you on here, General Lock, standing right there, you're gonna sit there and tell me that you would not see this guy, my character, run out, and you could sit there put shots onto him. Okay, bro. Did you tell me then?
That's a peak, not walling.
Thank you. It is peeking, not walling. Now, walling would be, here you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's start shooting through the door. That's a walling, bro. That is walling. That is walling. Shooting through a fucking door without even seeing. Without seeing the character, bro, and you sit there and pre-shoot without knowing where the character is at. But yet, you wind up getting that kill through that door. That is walling. I know the difference between a wall hack to a gosh dang legit play. That is peeking. That is peeking angle. That is peeking angle. That's an angle peek. That is one of the best angles in Hacienda to use. A lot of people do it. Now, I've been shot through double door by a guy that was doing this kind of shit. So either he fucking counted,
What's
or
my
he was
stats
using
better
balls.
than everybody else?
I've played against people that have freaking walls. And clearly, I also streamed it. And also went into theater mode to check that live out. So yeah, there's a lot of such plays that I've seen in Black Ops 6 alone. Reason why I'm just like, I don't know if I'm even really looking forward to Black Ops 7. Not really. Not really, but I'm gonna get it and give it a benefit of a doubt. That Activision will do better within the whole entire cheating, and hopefully they can solve a way of stop connecting all the games together.
I don't know if they're going to have Black Ops.
Yeah, they are. It's already in Angel. It's already in the making. Like it's already a store option. All right, but not pre-ordered yet. For pre-order. So let's see. Anything else you guys want to know about within the angle and the peakings? Because most usually some people peak rock. Of course, peak rock.
Okay, if you don't use walls, then you're a CDL coach. 131 my dad.
So we have to say 1v1 my dad.
Now the most difficult one is this here because there's a lot of angles you would have to watch. Starting here, a guy could be behind the door. There could be a guy at tires. Oh, there could be all four. And if you got a four stack, I'm going to tell you now, if you guys are going to four stack this, make sure you guys throw a trophy down
Choose
right here.
my dad 2v1.
And then, of course, you've got this corner here, this corner here, this corner here, and then this corner over here. But see, here's the only problem with this. Now, you can shoot through these, but knowing the exact way this guy is, that's the iffy part. That's the iffy part, because this dude could actually be standing right here, but yet somebody with walls could sit there and just clearly start beaming shots. And then turning here, beaming shots. That's the thing you gotta watch out for. That there is definitely the thing you guys gotta watch out for. Because I'm gonna tell you now.
Walls, I've been watching him all 6 season.
Now the thing is, you guys could try, if nobody's in this corner, you guys could try to slide in and peek it, but within that peek, you guys better be firing. Because if there is a guy there, he's already got you.
Who are you on my dad's cousin?
Now, here, of course, door. Within the door, there's a reason why I never push door. You guys are rarely see me push door. Where do you guys usually see me push? And then this here is right where it gets iffy, because there's sometimes a guy right here, and I'm already dead. Because I ain't paying attention to that. I'm thinking on hardpoint 4-stack, because a lot of people like to 4-stack. So I'm coming over here, getting into this corner here. But of course, every time I watch that corner, dude's not in that corner, dude's in this corner. No, wrong Chris. Anyway, stop. Alright, anywho. So within that point of being stated, always check this corner first. If nobody's in that corner, if nobody is in this corner, don't just jump to where you're like this. No. Because most likely you already know somebody's on point. So what you're going to do is turn here, turn there, make sure you don't see a head peek, make sure you don't see a leg. Nobody there. So then he's either right here or he's there. So if they are there or there, there's another way to do this. You're going to have to give a comm out to one of your teammates. So they're saying behind door, even though it's a guess. You're just playing the guessing game. Say behind door. Now, there's been time or two where I'll be watching the mini-map. A lot of gunfire will be going off on this point here. And I'm going to tell you now, I've seen it a dozen times over, so I'm just like, okay, since we are spawning both, the only option they have, I'm just like, they're coming from garage to door. Because, of course, firefights happening up top. You're going to see the red dot. So you already know, if you're watching that mini-map, and keep an eye on how the mini-map is played out up top, compared to here, that's bottom, this is top. Top is like the brownish area, a darker brown. You've got the gray area on the map, which is leading you outside. So, of course, know the map. Very well know the map. And you also got a tac map you guys can look at. Not a lot of people look at the tac map. Which also they're just like, yo, that's a mod menu. I've been accused of that. Tac map being a mod menu. Not a mod menu. I've studied the map.
Go to the red light and you see a person shooter.
Person shooter. Every time I run out, it's like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, go, if you see the red dot, go to it and then shoot him. They're not
Wait
in
a
the
fucking
game.
minute, that's a mod menu. I've never seen a whole tag map like that before.
it's not a freaking mod menu, bro. All you got to do is go to your scoreboard and go over to tac map. Jesus. It's tac map. It's not a mod menu, bro.
That's true.
Why don't you hop onto your Black Ops 6, go into a solo mode for yourself, go to scoreboard, check your tac map and weapon stats. You're able to do that in freaking every single match you play in. Something new that Black Ops 6 added. But then again, I could be wrong. That's why I'm going to try out Cold War and see if Cold War has the same.
No, you
Say-
aren't. Yes. Never been a thing in COD.
Exactly. It's something new to BO6.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It is a check map that says main HQ to ping icon to player icon. It ain't showing shit.
Call of Duty Advanced Dad.
I meant to say Call of Duty is fun.
No, Call of Duty is advanced. They advanced Call of Duty into a freaking bullshit thing.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm sitting there saying it.
I said Call of Duty is fun. And then-
Because not everybody knows about the new shit that was added to a lot into it as much as I have.
I did.
I did.
It's not a mod menu, it's a tech map. Bro.
Looks like a mod menu.
How does that look? Well, yeah, I guess you could sit there and say, oh,
I've
look,
never seen it before, that's why I said that.
it's a tech map. A lot of people jump to the conclusion that it was a mod menu. I'm just like, I don't have a mod menu. That's a tech map. Weapon stats. Scoreboard. Because a mod menu would definitely pop up a lot of words. And within those words would sit there say something along the lines of unfair aimbot to walls to some other strange ass shit that Black Ops 2, if you've actually played and actually winded up going into theater mode, I'm pretty sure you've actually ran into a mod menu, and the mod menu would actually show up on their screen because they're playing only on one screen. I'm only playing on one screen like I've always done.
If you play the game, you will get booed every single time. Why does it say move cursor to player on the bottom?
Oh,
That's why it looks mod.
okay. Move cursor to player. Oh, you click square to just, I guess, whenever you move your cursor around, and then click square, it just automatically locks onto your player. And then, of course, pinging the map. Like, you guys can ping the maps. Like, say if you got your tag map open, I don't know if it actually works during enemy firefight. I haven't tried the tech map out like that, but I would
Download
love
Call
to.
of Duty and play. It's
I
very
would
fun.
love
I
to have
tried
this
it
tech map
before.
open and see if you're actually able to mark on the tech map where enemy fire is. Because then, of course, that would also help your teammates out as well, but I don't know if it's able to work that way. And I don't know if it works that way or not. Like, I haven't really studied the tech map a lot. I just know that they've added a tech map to it. And then, of course, you guys can also delete pings. Yeah, tech map. Use it to study the map.
You could also ping spawns for your teammates.
Yep. So, I mean, there's like a lot of different things. Like, I want to know if that is what's going on within the cutscene. Of why everybody is mistaken. Because there's been times where I've seen rapid pings going on all at once, and it wasn't from me or my team. It was from the enemy team. Like, all they had to do was just shoot us. Like, one tap shot, and the next thing I know, we're pinged. Like, I was insta-pinged. And I don't know if it was coming from, like, attack map usage, or if it was just somebody's actually cheating. Because I know in Warzone they actually have it to where you could like shoot somebody and it would shoot off a ping. Now, if somebody is cheating within that whole entire scene, that means somebody's using Call of Duty codes and cracked it. And then there is no stopping that. That means that somebody's managed to hack the
Okay,
codes
yeah, you're right.
and brought Warzone like shit into fucking ranked.
Dad, I think that's a kid.
Seems to me you're just a knowledgeable player. Sorry, I have PTSD from cheaters in this game.
Trust, dog. I have PTSD from Black Ops 2's cheaters. I know the feeling. It's why I sit there and put. I wish I was playing on the PS4 because I used to have in my stream that if the pros can do it, we can do it. Combat the trolls and cheaters. I also
That is
put
true, bro.
hackers. I also put in hackers. Sort of wish I would not have put in the hacker part, but of course, where do you think the cheating started? It started with the hacker, who then decided to sell it
That's
and
why
make a
Dad's
profit.
streaming.
And that is exactly why I'm streaming. I'm streaming to try to stop all that shit, and everybody else is trying to stop me from being able to speak the truth behind all the crap. Because it's considered a threat. I'm considered
I
a
heard
threat at
Black
this point.
Ops 7 is going to be like Black Ops 2.
Yeah, and that's the day that I will quit COD.
The cheaters and mod players are going to run rampant.
I've heard that too. I've heard that as well. And it's going to leave the GA players into a specific RAM. But then there's also another way of doing this too, guys. And I'm going to tell you there is a way of doing this. But I mean, it probably won't be as fun as you would think because you ain't going to be able to play ranked like you normally would where you would rank up. Now, if they actually had it to where you could rank up, like, okay, you know how back in the day, Modern Warfare's 1 and 2 would play to where
Play
you
a
could play.
normal game, Sean, and show him.
I meant to say, play a normal game.
Probably won't be as fun as you would think. Go on, man.
I meant to say,
I'm talking-
play a normal
I'm talking to the chat right now. But yeah, if you would actually think back to whenever Modern Warfare's 1 and 2, I think Modern Warfare 3 had it, but if you would play like against a friend, you guys were able to XP weapons up. Now, if they actually did that for ranked, if they actually managed to do that for ranked, get 8 of your freaking friends that you can trust, that you know are legit. Put them in a ranked play match. Put them in a ranked play match. If they would ever do that. But they ain't going to do that. Why? Why would they not do that? I can tell you the reason why they won't do that. Because they would lose money.
Sorry.
I'm just very knowledgeable on some maps. Not all
What
maps.
exactly?
I'm not knowledgeable on all the maps, just certain maps. Rewind, of course, I had to look at the 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 at that point in time, whenever I actually found out about the attack map, is whenever I started using it. And the first time I used it was on Rewind. If you guys go back and clearly see it, but then I was being accused of using a mod menu. They said it was a mod menu. I'm just like, no, that's a attack map that I just now learned about because I was scrolling through scoreboard and then I hit the R1, not really paying much attention to what I was hitting. I tapped R1 and I'm just like, what the hell is this? I've never seen this before. You know, and then I go over here to weapon stats and I'm just like, okay, weapon stats, okay. Like, I've never seen the tech map open up. And that's why I'm just like, should I go into freaking Cold War and check and see if they've actually had a tech map in Cold War? But yeah, if they had it to where back in Modern Warfare's 1 and, or was it 2 and 3? 2 and 3, I think, is where they had the XP where you could 1v1 like a friend or something and still get XP from weapons. They should do that within the ranked scene. So at least everybody would have a fair chance. Play with legit players. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it because I'm telling you now, the cheating, yeah, it's enormous. It's at an all-time high. Which cheating has been at an all-time high. I've played every single COD game, it feels like, that there was never a dull moment that has been a cheater. And then, of course, the skill-based. Let's talk about the skill-based matchmaking. Of course, you guys know about the skill-based matchmaking in this game to know well enough that it's really put a damper on some shit. It has. The skill-based matchmaking. You can join up with the guy that really does, like, piss poor horribly. All right? And then you be at the top of the board because you're playing with people that aren't really great, but you're trying to help them out. But there are some of those that just know the map, know how to play, but they're wondering why they're losing their firefights or getting shot through walls. Buddy, you are in sweat mode hacked lobbies. Brother, let me tell you. I'm there already. Or if that's not the case, I'm being stream sniped. And most of the time I've been stream sniped. There has been time or two that I've been stream sniped. But yeah. So I mean it gets weird. Call of Duty can get its weird can get weird at times. I ain't even gonna lie, it can get weird. But I am going to be doing tournaments within Black Ops 7 and try to actually do live stream it as well. I will be live streaming tournaments as well. I know a lot of PC players live stream it regardless. I will be one of those that would be on console live streaming the tournament play. I will sign myself up. For it, and I will start doing tournaments. Again, I want to get back into it. But of course, right now I'm a plat, nowhere near diamond fit. But as a coach, I could coach. Hell yeah. Definitely hands down, I could coach. Let's see. Where's my Cold War ad? Is it done yet? I haven't paid any attention. It looks like it's installed. All right, so we're going to go and jump into Cold War more likely. Let's see. Let's see if I'm actually able to jump into the Cold War scene. Because I haven't played Cold War since the PS4. I feel like the PS4 was a little bit buggy. I ain't lying about that. I thought the PS4 was buggy.
Said completely.